Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike. This is going to be my review on Behemoth's Comics, Cinnamon, issue number 2. If I'm not mistaken, it is written and drawn by Victoria Douglas. I can't say enough about this book. I love this book. It's just good-hearted fun. It has different degrees of art, I would say. Some very basic and some extreme, like magnificent, pieces of art in there. In a nutshell, it's just about Cinnamon, and Cinnamon is a girl cat with a vivid imagination, and her owner, we're just gonna call her Boss Lady, and their friend, the goldfish, Sushi. And it's basically just Cinnamon's imagination. Her imagination is so vivid. When she imagines herself to be a action, like, die-hard, movie star, but as a guy. For some reason, when she imagines her imaginary self as a guy, I think that's one of the funniest things of the book, and they kind of play with it all the time. It's not just like something they dropped in the beginning. It's something that runs throughout the book. But we catch up here with Boss Lady and Cinnamon, and Cinnamon is doing reconnaissance on Boss Lady, and basically, Cinnamon knows something is going on. That's why that's why he is or she is specifically, watching Boss Lady's actions and what's going on. Boss Lady is actually waiting very excitedly for a delivery, which finally does come. It is a new cat toy that, and if you follow from the first issue, Cinnamon is a handsful. So the owner has really been trying to think of different ways to handle Cinnamon's energy. In the very first pages, she is actually reading Art of War, and Cinnamon touches on it. So does the goldfish, because the goldfish Sushi is actually supposedly in Cinnamon's ears, like they talk to each other all the time. And the intel that she is reading, a love and war type thing, but really it's just the owner trying to figure out what to do with this crazy cat. They even get to the point where the owner has a vivid imagination, and even pulling out the cat toys, she does it in a epic and a movie-ish way where, she has and I really thought it was going to be like a robotic rat or a drone, something like that. So it surprised me, because this is my second thought that I thought it was going to be, because I've had cats, I love cats, and they are easily amused. People ask that question, dogs or cats. I love both, but they're both different animals. The behavior, their play, and cats are definitely in their own breed of things. But she does end up getting a laser pointer, as you can see by the rat on top of the satellite that is actually a laser pointer in space, and she's actually like calling on the power of the laser pointer from like space, to exaggerate the way the cat would see it on the ground, like, where's it coming from, what is that, kind of thing. She even gets to the point when they shipped it with the wrong batteries, so there's this epic moment where the rat in space has to change the polarization of the batteries, and but then it goes into the real story. As you can see, it's Cinnamon and laser grid defense, and it's basically like the laser, and the laser is given an animated form, but it's basically Cinnamon in action form versus the laser, and they are going nuts all over the house. And Cinnamon's imagination, it's in the city, and basically the laser and Cinnamon are running through everything and destroying everything as they go. There's some wonderful visuals of what the cat is physically doing while this is going down, and how much fun the owner is physically having playing with Cinnamon, kind of stating that she should have done this a long time ago. How come she didn't think about this? it does take a different turn where the owner kind of gets bored with it, and she does leave it on the couch, and of course Cinnamon sees his chance to destroy the living laser as as she or he has seen it, and sure enough, she ends up not destroying the laser pen, but the whole couch that was holding the laser pen, and of course, Boss Lady comes back and blames Cinnamon, but at the same time blames herself because she knew Cinnamon a little better. They do always show that Cinnamon kind of feels bad. Like right here, they show her like scurrying away from the fury of Boss Lady. But that's kind of it in a nutshell. That basically at the very end we see that Sushi did figure out that it was a laser pointer, and that's kind of basically it. There is this very little short story at the end called Cinnamon Toast, and it's basically a cat teaching you how to bake bread, and it's just a play on the joke of them kneading all the time, and basically Cinnamon starts kneading the dough, and he doesn't stop kneading the dough, and that's it. If you know cats, you will know what the kneading part is. There's also this really cool thing at the back of the book for anybody that is art interested. But if you'll notice in her pictures, Victoria Douglas does this amazing thing where she looks certain things look soft, like Cinnamon's fur, and she does it vividly throughout the comic, where some things are drawn to look hard and soft and smooth. But at the very last pages, she kind of shows you what she does to recreate that drawing method. So I thought that was really cool. I don't know, but Cinnamon Comics #2 from Behemoth. I mean, amazing art, a really fun story. Nothing very serious about it, but I mean, I enjoy. I mean, honestly, I need a fun story every now and then. It doesn't have to be always serious, and it's good to take a break from all that every now and then. So if you're looking for that break, I would highly suggest Cinnamon. It is a fun book. I'm so glad I picked it up. And first and second issue are pretty widely, obtainable from what I've seen here in Houston. So it should be easy enough to grab still in the first and second issue form. Now, if you start picking the sucker up at issue 5 or something like that, you might not have that chance. But that's my video. That's like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, all that good stuff. I will see y'all with some more reviews. All right, bye.